Guys, before we get started today, I just wanted to kind of vent a little bit. So lately, I've been seeing like a resurgence of toys from the 80s making a comeback, and I think maybe it was kickstarted by Stranger Things, although toy lines like Transformers and G.I. Joe have always kind of kept going in the background and kind of repushing some of their old stuff. But take a look at this one. Remember these little figures, cheap figures from the 80s? They used to be, I think, like 99 cents for a package like this. But look at the cost of this one, $9.99 for five of these little guys. Now, I don't know what's going on here with some of these companies. Are they just trying to make money off of maybe some hype or nostalgia that guys may be experiencing in their old age? But I don't think that price is justifiable, and I'm seeing trends like this all over the place. Getting back to the category of 12-inch figures, here's another example. So Feising puts out some stuff, some good stuff, some cheap stuff. But check out this one here. This is the 2001: A Space Odyssey Clavius astronaut suit. Now check out that price there, $399. Oh, and that's the sale price because it was originally $415. Now keep in mind that this is just for the outfit. They didn't even bother to throw in a figure body that retails for about $15 and probably cost them $2. They wouldn't even do that for $399. This is just getting ridiculous. And then maybe they go to a small demographic of hardcore 2001 fans, and they didn't plan on putting a large release of this outfit set out, and so they didn't care what they charged. But this is just ridiculous. All right, now that I'm done venting, let's get to our figure review.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of 12-inch Figure Fanatic. So today's a little different because the reviews and unboxings that I usually do are on figures that have just been released. They're usually my pre-orders that finally came in. This figure has been out for a while. This is the Game of Thrones Tyrion Lannister by Threezero. These guys are out of Hong Kong. And I just happened to buy this figure because I'm a little late to the game in watching the show. During COVID with the lockdown, my bucket list item was to watch all of the seasons of Game of Thrones because I had never seen it before. And I'm one of those people that doesn't like to jump on the hype while things are hot. So since it died down and I had a lot of free time, I decided to start watching it. And right now I'm in the middle of season 3. And I figured, why not get a figure based on the show to add to my collection? And this character was the only one that I really love in the show. He's my favorite by far. So I decided to get him. And let's open it up and see what we got going on here. All right, so yeah, like I said, this is my favorite character. I'm surprised it came in a full-scale box. He really doesn't need that much space in a box, if you know what I mean. It's nice decorative slip cover on here. It's got some relief to it. Oh, that's great. Wow. So this is my first small person to add to my collection. Equal opportunity displayer here. There he is. Wow. They did a great job. Now, obviously, this had to be a custom body. They had to do it like from scratch because there's nothing else like it. And the scaling is very appropriate, very well done. Detailing on the clothing itself is just outstanding. They could have done all this as a print pattern, but this is all cut out. And even on the inside, there's some good quality there. Fully posable, just like full-scale 12-inch figures. The arms move, fully articulated. And the head sculpt is just great. I chose to get him as he is. There's two versions of this. The other one is as he appears later on in the show where he has a beard, mustache. I like the way he looks like this earlier in the show. Just an outstanding figure. The likeness is great. And there's not much to what it comes with. So you got 2 extra pairs of hands. And you got his cup, the chalice. It's nicely weathered. Very good on that. There could have been some wine in there, some sculpted wine. And then a book, doesn't open, just fully sculpted. And it says, History of the Great Siege of Westeros by Archmire Lavatian. And I can't be sure, but I think this might have been the book that he gave to his nephew, who was king, moments before he died. That the end of that 3rd season, I think the 3rd season episode, where he died right there at his wedding reception. And I think this is the book that the king cut in half to spite Tyrion. So real quick review. Not much to it, like I said. But I'm going to give this figure a 10 out of 10. I think I have never done that for a figure, maybe once before, but there's just nothing missed on this, from the quality of the sculpt to the quality of the painting of the sculpt, the choice of materials, the quality of materials, and the detailing on this is just remarkable. The head sculpt especially, they didn't skip a beat on this one. And just because of the quality of this, Threezero did such a great job that I would, at this point, now consider getting additional figures from Game of Thrones to add to the collection. Or at least put him on the chair, the famous chair. That'd be funny. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.